curiosity, people are fatigued with seeing AI everywhere they go. Crap like, who is number one, blew up due to how egregiously awful it was. If it was posted today, who cares? In an era where everyone can make AI music videos, none of them are special. And yeah, songs like Liar Macaron are still concerning, since we may never really know what's real or not in the future. But it only proves that we need higher standards of evidence, like music making live streams or speed paints. Oh gosh, that brought me back. We gotta bring back those speed paints with Nightcore music. I think the kids are interested in that. In all seriousness though, as long as we have people calling out cheaters and fakers, I think we'll be okay in the long run. I know this was a quick video, but there are just so many issues with AI taking over the artistry world, so I want to hear your thoughts about this. I do read your comments, no matter how vile they are. At the very least, I think we can all agree that AI is okay when making covers of We Are Charlie Kirk using Jay Schlatt's voice. We are Charlie Kirk! There was once a time where this animator was unstoppable. A catchy style, millions of views, and possessing the ability to make anything they touch go super viral. But while this animator was doing well on the surface, the price of fame they had to pay might have led to their downfall for some of the stupidest reasons. This guy went from making the animation of the most popular Vocaloid song ever to all but disappearing from the internet. Who are they and what happened? Meet Channel Cast Station. They're a Korean animator that rose to prominence in 2024 after posting a few animations during the YouTube Shorts craze. One of the animations that helped them rise was a music video of Anamanaguchi's Miku, or the thumbnail looks like she's Tarzan web-slinging. These shorts would easily eclipse tens of millions of views, and when they were posted onto TikTok, they became many people's first exposure to vocal.
YouTube's old illiterate chicken nuggets and
this newfound exposure.
my faith. Listen, share my findings with the other dark
An animation of Deco Nina's super duper popular song, Rabbit Hole. It follows Miku in her bunny suit, singing about how long-term love is pointless, and how she is addicted to short-term relationships. AKA, she is addicted to sex. The music video reflected the double meaning of the song perfectly, with the bubbly movement and fake out getting in one of those mall kiddie rides. The exposure was especially prevalent on TikTok and Twitter, where new Vocaloid fans, kids, and Vocaloid Kid fans were a bit concerned over the portrayal of Miku, notably her age. According to Krypton Future Media themselves, Miku's original design is depicted as a 16-year-old. Keyword, original design. The beauty of Vocaloid is that many of the voice banks can be twisted. Personally, I like to believe that but it's still a morally
I'm not.
that left a sour taste in some people's mouths. It's that can be brushed off, as channels still received invitations for projects, one of which changed their life forever. If Rabbit Hole put Channel on the map, their next collaboration would make them a household name among Twitter idiots and Pixiv artists. Enter Mesmerizer. Mesmerizer follows Miku and Teto on a kid show doing a spelling quiz until Miku becomes zesty from hypnosis. She probably gooned the rabbit hole Miku too much. It's my personal belief that if it weren't for Channel's animation, Mesmerizer wouldn't have been as popular as it is. Thankfully, we live in the good universe, where it's easily the most influential Vocaloid song in recent times for numerous reasons. But in the case of Channel, their animation style would become synonymous with fake-out horror, and many producers would become inspired by their cartoony style, some more than others. That trend of seeing this art style everywhere started to become a little annoying. It's a rule of the internet that the more popular something becomes, the more lame it is. The fatigue around their style of music video was becoming apparent among chronically online circles, but nothing too problematic. Until... this frickin' thing. Fuck Zockel. I don't want to talk about this drama more than I have to because it's really frickin' annoying. So just watch my video and you'll understand. But something I forgot to expand upon in the video is Channel's art portfolio. Channel is a certified... They seem to enjoy drawing anime girls and Hatsune Miku in zesty poses, notwithstanding the rabbit hole art. Alongside them animating Zockel, which originally featured Kayuki, a character who was depicted as a 10-year-old girl, that additional context definitely raised some eyebrows. It led to people labeling Channel as a lolicon, someone who enjoys drawing young-looking girls in suggestive poses, or your average Blue Archive fan. I remember the day after Zockel was deleted, it was horrifying, seeing all the TikTok kids and blue checkmark super gooners fighting over whether Zockel was bait or not. The original video was deleted and replaced by a version with Akita Neru. Great taste, by the way. And the dust eventually settled. But the smells of the incident definitely left a bad taste in Channel's mouth, seeing as they were now public enemy #1 in the English Vocaloid community. Now, your typical proud, anti-tourist, blue checkmark Mexican may say, Westerners are ruining Vocaloid, that's why I love Japan. Well, I wouldn't say they're that innocent, as Channel would find himself in the dumbest incident so far. Picture this. What is wrong with this drawing? Is it Miku giving Yukari makeup? Ultimachi Una without her eel hat? What about Luca being the morality police and measuring her standards in Saudi Arabia? I think Channel might get off to that. Nope, none of the above. Let's zoom in and enhance. Luca's eye color is wrong. According to Krypton Future Media's official fan art, Luca's eyes are supposed to be dark blue. The Japanese community was not happy with Channel. They were calling them a trend hopper, a LARPer even, since all Channel ever posted was NSFW. I swear, this is some Sonic's arms are not blue type of baloney. If I remember correctly, Japanese fandom culture places more emphasis on being accurate to the original depiction made by the creator of a work. It's kind of like Japanese cosplay culture is so competitive compared to the English-speaking world, but I don't know. The fact of the matter was that Channel was getting attacked for some BS reason over something most people don't even care about from many different angles. And I feel that was kind of the last straw from the guy. Throughout the second half of 2025, Channel would slow down on their content creation grind. They would animate another music video with Retry Now, a song that follows Miku living the life of Homura from Madoka Magica in order to try and get together with her boyfriend. The Channel cast station effect reflected in the view counts, but after that, nothing much. Channel would remain on Twitter for a little while, posting their art, but even there, they began slowing down and eventually privated their official account, redirecting people to their secondary Twitter account, only to slow down there as well. They haven't posted on their YouTube channel in a year. Their Pixiv page is a ghost town, and their most recent Twitter post was back in February, where they were replying to a person with a Mesmerizer Miku plush with two Tetos holding up Miku during the Did Teto I don't know. The fact is, Channel kind of went MIA, and honestly rather tragic. The fact that this guy rose to prominence so fast and became the most hated guy in the Vocaloid scene just as quickly, I feel it honestly broke their hearts. I bet Channel is still drawing, but is mainly keeping it to themselves and their gooner friends. But that begs another question. Will they ever return? I think it's kind of up in the air. Retry Now was received positively, despite releasing in the midst of the drama. The ultimate takeaway that I've got from this story is that many people want to become famous, but only a fraction of those can handle the fame. Look at the Minecraft YouTuber Dream. He used to get into drama every other week back in the day for the stupidest reasons. Yet, he's here and still thriving, somehow. The Suawako expert prediction is that I think Channel will keep a low profile until they're mentally ready to return. Or they might be dead in a ditch somewhere in Seoul. You never know. One of the most curious parts of every 2010s childhood was the phenomenon of Super Mario Logan. Joseph? Tell you killed Joseph over There are plush that went from your average kid playing with Mario toys
たかった